Every time, it stops on murder, I always get a charge out of that. It's one of these looks like, who the hell are you talking about murder, And yet, murder is probably the easiest crime there is to commit. Because like getting a drink, it doesn't take any talent, it doesn't take any planning, it doesn't take any strength, any effort. It can be as spontaneous as that. I'll tell you something that'll surprise a lot of you. Who do you think's up on death row? John Dillinger and Machine Gun Kelly and them kind of guys? No, death row is usually occupied by people who've only committed one crime in their life. Probably paid every Parker ticket they ever had. They call them crimes of greed and passion or envy and passion, acting out of rage. And rage is a trademark of the alcoholic. Act before you think. Now, I'll tell you how easy it is to, well, I take that back, because this is not going to sound easy. For a minute, I forgot where I was, to tell you the truth. I thought I was back in Illinois, and here we are in California, so this will be odd for you to understand in California, because there's a different kind of alcoholics in California, You got a lot more class out here in California than them thugs back there in Chicago. So maybe you won't believe this. Do you know that there are actually men who get drunk and hit their wives? I know in California that's hard to believe. In Chicago, a lot of guys do that. Hit their wives. And you women, would you believe, you guys, that there are women, I don't know, certainly probably not in California, who throw things at their husbands when they get drunk? You son of a bitch. Back east, they do that a lot. Out here, we used to have two little end tables, and they have very sharp corners on them. How hard do you think you'd have to hit a woman to knock her over and have her strike her temple on the corner of one of them tables, which would kill her? I imagine a couple of you guys that might have been punchers are sweating a little bit now, aren't you? How hard do you have to hit anybody to knock them over? And how about you throwers? You think you could throw a pair of scissors the length of this room and hit your husband right here with the point? Spend the rest of your life in Tehachapi? We have a former guest at this facility that's doing that. Right there, and that was the end of his life, right then and there. That's how easy it is to murder. Easiest of all crimes to commit. If you don't think that can happen, think right now of what is one of the most popular things said generally the morning after. I wouldn't have done that if I hadn't been drinking. I wouldn't have said that if I hadn't been drinking. Alcoholic is known to play games with himself or herself in order to get attention, in order to satisfy